Did you know over 70% of oceans are suffering? By 2005, scientists reported that an alarming portion of our oceans was experiencing distress, marking a troubling trend for marine health. The impacts stem from a variety of harmful activities, including overfishing, pollution, and climate change. As we dump plastic waste and chemicals into the sea, ecosystems struggle to survive. Coral reefs, home to countless species, are particularly affected, with many showing signs of bleaching due to rising water temperatures. Not only does this devastation threaten marine life, but it also impacts the people who depend on oceans for food, jobs, and recreation. As stewards of this vast blue habitat, we face a crucial challenge. How do we reverse this damage and ensure a healthy ocean for future generations? Efforts are underway, but it takes collective action from everyone to make a meaningful difference. Did you know early TV remotes were battery-free? In the early days of television, inventors came up with a clever design for remote controls that didn't need batteries at all. Instead of using electricity, these remotes operated with a spring-loaded hammer that struck a solid aluminum rod. When the hammer hit the rod, it produced an ultrasonic frequency, which was picked up by the television. This innovative mechanism allowed people to change channels or adjust the volume without getting off the couch. Imagine the surprise for viewers back then, enjoying the freedom of control while still relying on clever mechanics. As technology advanced, remote controls evolved to use batteries and infrared signals, leading to the sleek wireless devices we use today. But it's fascinating to think how a simple spring and a hammer revolutionized our viewing experience way back when. Can you type Alaska with just one QWERTY row? Surprise! Alaska is the only U.S. state whose name can be typed using only the top letter row of a traditional QWERTY keyboard. This means that all the letters in Alaska, A, L, A, S, K, and A, are found on that very first row, making it a fun little trivia fact. Imagine fingers dancing over the keyboard, spelling out a state with such a unique feature. This interesting aspect highlights not only the quirky nature of language, but also the way our tools for communication can shape everyday experiences. While most states, like Texas or Florida, require letters from different rows, Alaska stands out as a simple yet fascinating example. Next time you're typing away, think about how a single row can represent such a vast, beautiful region. How many more surprises like this one can you find? Surprising secret: all peppers are the same fruit. You might be shocked to learn that green, red, and yellow peppers are actually different stages of the same fruit, the bell pepper. When they are harvested early, they are still green and have a slightly bitter flavor. As they ripen, they gradually turn yellow and then red, becoming sweeter and more flavorful. This transformation occurs as the fruit matures on the plant, absorbing more sunlight and energy. The process not only alters their color, but also boosts their nutritional value. Red peppers, for instance, are packed with more vitamins and antioxidants compared to their green counterparts, making them a healthier choice. Plus, this color change means that you can enjoy a variety of flavors and uses in your cooking, from the crunchiness of green peppers in salads to the sweetness of red peppers in stir-fries. So next time you're at the grocery store, remember that those colorful peppers are all part of the same family, just at different points in their ripening journey. Guess what really drives your mood and happiness? It might surprise you to learn that about 90% of serotonin, often dubbed the feel-good hormone, is produced in your gut. This fascinating fact highlights the incredible connection between your digestive system and emotions. Serotonin is crucial for regulating mood, sleep, and even appetite, showing just how vital gut health is for mental well-being. When your gut is healthy, it can lead to better serotonin levels, which can, in turn, enhance your mood and emotional resilience. This means that taking care of your gut through a balanced diet, rich in fiber, probiotics, and whole foods, could not only improve your digestion, but also lift your spirits. So next time you think about your mental health, remember to consider what you're putting on your plate. Could a happier gut lead to a happier you? Have you ever had a great idea in the shower? It turns out that creative ideas often spring from our most ordinary moments. When you're engaging in simple activities like showering or taking a walk, your brain enters a relaxed state that fosters creativity. During these times, the flow of dopamine, a brain chemical linked to pleasure and reward, increases, allowing your mind to wander and explore new thoughts. This relaxed state helps us make unexpected connections, leading to those aha moments we so treasure. Instead of feeling guilty for not being productive, know that giving your mind a break can be incredibly beneficial. So the next time you find yourself pondering life's mysteries while scrubbing away or strolling through the park, remember that this could be the perfect setting for your next big idea. Let's uncover the truth about South Korea's spy hotline. In a world where security is increasingly vital, South Korea has established an emergency hotline, a 113, specifically for reporting suspected spies or espionage activities. This measure highlights the nation's serious security concerns, especially given its close geographical ties to North Korea. Citizens are encouraged to be vigilant and report any suspicious behavior, as even small observations can lead to significant discoveries. The hotline is part of a broader effort by the South Korean government to protect national interests and ensure the safety of its citizens in the face of potential threats. By empowering everyday people to participate in national security, South Korea aims to create a proactive community that can swiftly address any unusual activities. Have you ever thought about what it means to be vigilant in your own neighborhood? Here's a wild fact about Saudi Arabia's hidden rivers. Though Saudi Arabia is widely recognized for its vast deserts and arid landscapes, it surprisingly lacks permanent rivers. Instead, this intriguing region presents a captivating feature known as wadis. These are dry riverbeds that spring to life when rainstorms sweep across the land, transforming barren canyon floors into gushing streams. These seasonal waterways play a crucial role in the local ecosystem, providing vital moisture to plants and animals during their brief floods. Ranging from narrow channels to expansive valleys, wadis can carry an impressive volume of water when conditions permit. The very term wadi is derived from Arabic, meaning valley or riverbed, hinting at its essential role in the landscape. Although most of the time these pathways remain dry, the sudden surges of water reflect the remarkable resilience of nature in a seemingly unyielding environment. Wadis also serve as gathering points for local wildlife and are even harnessed by farmers who use the seasonal influx to irrigate their crops. This shows how life in this beautiful desert country adapts in unexpected ways. Let's uncover the truth about Albania's history. In 1939, Albania officially became a country, but its journey was anything but smooth. Just a few months after gaining recognition, Mussolini's empire took control, thrusting Albania into the heart of World War II's turmoil. This period marked a substantial shift in the nation's landscape as it found itself under Italian rule, which impacted everything from governance to daily life. Mussolini aimed to expand his influence over the Balkans, where Albania served as a strategic point. This control led to changes in Albanian politics and society, creating tension among the population. As the war progressed, Albania's resistance movements became stronger, eventually leading to a fight against both Italian and German forces. The story of Albania during this era reflects the broader struggles of a region grappling with invasions, alliances, and the quest for independence. How did these events shape modern Albania? Why exactly does England and Portugal's alliance matter? This partnership, established in 1373, holds the title of the oldest diplomatic alliance in the world. Over the centuries, it has shaped not just the history of both nations, but also their relationships with other countries. The Treaty of Windsor, signed in that pivotal year, laid the groundwork for military and economic cooperation, helping both countries navigate conflicts and trade, especially during the Age of Exploration. As they face various challenges like the Napoleonic Wars and later global conflicts, this alliance provided both nations with vital support and a sense of solidarity. Today, the historical ties have evolved, but England and Portugal continue to collaborate on trade, security, and cultural exchange. So when we think about alliances, this long-standing partnership serves as a fascinating reminder of how relationships can stand the test of time and bring nations closer together. Have you ever wondered why language learning matters so much? The timing of language acquisition can profoundly shape our brains. Research shows that children who learn a new language early in life experience greater structural changes in their brain, especially in areas like the hippocampus and prefrontal cortex. The hippocampus is crucial for memory formation, while the prefrontal cortex helps with decision-making. When children are exposed to a second language during their formative years, their brains become more flexible and adaptable, making it easier for them to grasp complex concepts and problem-solving skills later on. This early exposure not only enhances cognitive abilities, but also enriches cultural understanding and communication skills. So the earlier you dive into a new language, the more benefits you can unlock in your brain. How does that sound for a brain boost? Ever wonder why kangaroos can't hop backwards? Kangaroos are fascinating creatures, not just for their iconic hopping, but also for their unique anatomy. These Australian marsupials have a skeletal structure that makes it impossible for them to walk backwards. Their strong muscular tails provide balance and support when they hop, but they also contribute to this quirky limitation. Kangaroos have large, powerful hind legs, built for leaping great distances, sometimes over 30 feet in a single bound. However, their rigid and large feet are designed for forward motion, and because of their large toes and heavy tails, they simply can't move in reverse. This is not just an oddity, it actually helps them in the wild. Being able to jump quickly forward allows them to escape predators more effectively. In a way, it's an evolutionary adaptation to their environment, keeping them safe and swift in the vast Australian outback. So next time you see a kangaroo bounding along, remember they're not just amazing jumpers, but creatures perfectly designed for their life on the move. Let's uncover the truth about the Colosseum. Originally called the Flavian Amphitheater, this iconic structure in Rome was constructed between 70 and 80 AD. It could accommodate around 50,000 spectators, making it a hub for thrilling public spectacles. Imagine the roar of the crowd as gladiators battled for glory, surrounded by the grandeur of ancient architecture. The Colosseum hosted not just gladiatorial contests, but also mock sea battles, animal hunts, and even dramatic reenactments of famous battles. With its intricate design featuring arched entrances and a complex system of trapdoors, the Colosseum was a marvel of engineering. Although the passage of time has weathered its stones, the Colosseum remains a symbol of Roman ingenuity and a popular tourist destination today. Would you dare to step back in time and witness the excitement that unfolded within those walls? This might surprise you. Sake's cultural role in Japan. This traditional rice wine is much more than just a drink. In Japan, sake holds a special place in various ceremonies and rituals, often featured in religious offerings at Shinto shrines. It's used to purify, celebrate, and connect communities. For instance, during weddings, sake is shared in a beautiful ceremony called Sansan Kudo, where couples take 3 sips from 3 cups, symbolizing their union. But sake isn't limited to special occasions. It's also a beloved everyday beverage enjoyed in homes and restaurants alike. People sip sake while enjoying sushi or ramen, making it a staple in Japanese cuisine. Whether served warm or chilled, its diverse flavors reflect regional characteristics, making each sip a journey through Japan. So next time you think of Japan, remember that sake is not just a drink, it's a cultural experience. Did you know dust is worse near highways? Studies show that dust levels are significantly higher in busy highways or construction areas compared to tranquil houses nestled in forests. Why does this happen? When vehicles zoom by and construction workers move around, they disturb the ground, stirring up dust particles into the air. This constant activity sends tiny bits of dirt floating around, creating a haze that can impact air quality. In contrast, forests provide a calm, serene environment. With fewer people around, the air in these wooded areas tends to be much cleaner. Trees play a critical role here. They not only absorb CO2, but also help trap dust and other pollutants, making the air fresher. So the next time you're stuck in traffic or near a construction site, remember that you could be inhaling more dust than if you were taking a leisurely walk through a forest. Isn't it fascinating how our surroundings can shape the quality of the air we breathe? Believe it or not, penguins were once giants. Scientists have discovered that about 40 million years ago, there were penguins that grew up to 6 feet tall. These enormous birds roamed the Earth during a time when the climate was different, leading to larger species evolving. Known as the giant penguin, or Paleodiptes, this bird was quite a sight. Imagine a penguin as tall as a person waddling along the icy shores. These prehistoric penguins were not only tall, but also quite heavy, weighing around 250 pounds. Their size helped them adapt to their environment, allowing them to dive deep into the ocean to hunt for fish and other sea creatures. While today's penguins are much smaller, ranging from just a couple of feet to about 4 feet tall, understanding their giant ancestors gives us fascinating insight into how species adapt over millions of years. What other surprises does the history of wildlife hold? Is it really true that Brian Berg built a card mansion? Yes, it's true. Brian Berg, famously known as the Ace of Cards, has an incredible skill for stacking playing cards into magnificent structures. Imagine constructing a towering mansion made entirely of cards. In 1992, Brian set a world record with a breathtaking 14.4-foot-tall house of cards. His creativity and precision shine through in each unique structure he creates, transforming a simple deck into astonishing works of art. Using nothing but gravity and ingenuity, he brings a childhood pastime to life, captivating audiences worldwide. From intricate castles to impressive spirals, every formation showcases his patience and talent. Whether you're a casual card player or a fan of impressive feats, Brian's extraordinary card constructions remind us of the magic in everyday objects. So the next time you pick up a deck of cards, think about the possibilities. Believe it or not, our faces might speak louder than words. A fascinating theory suggests that some facial and genital features may have evolved to improve how we express emotions. Imagine a conversation where the slightest change in facial color can convey feelings like joy, anger, or sadness without a single word being spoken. This theory argues that our facial features have developed to become more expressive over time, helping us communicate more effectively, especially in social situations. For instance, when our faces flush with excitement or pale with fear, these changes send clear signals to those around us. Additionally, the theory highlights how these features might have played roles in our evolutionary history, allowing for better social bonding and cooperation. Understanding these subtle nonverbal cues opens up a whole new way to appreciate human interaction. Doesn't it make you think about the power of a smile or a frown? Here's a wild fact about declining IQ scores. A 2023 study has taken a closer look at the cognitive ability scores of nearly 400,000 Americans collected from 2006 to 2018. What researchers found is quite startling. IQ scores have actually dropped in 3 out of 4 cognitive domains during this time. This decline raises important questions about factors affecting our intelligence and mental performance. While some may point to changing education methods or the rise of technology as distractions, the exact causes are still being investigated. It's crucial to understand that cognitive ability is linked to various life aspects, including problem solving, attention, and memory. If these scores are diminishing, what might it mean for future generations? Are we in a cognitive crisis that requires reflection and action? The results of this large-scale study certainly give us a lot to think about. Meet Velox, the robot that swims and crawls. Imagine a robot that can effortlessly navigate water and land. Velox, created by Player Energy Systems, is just that. This innovative robot boasts a unique design with wavy fins, which allow it to swim smoothly and crawl over different surfaces with remarkable agility. Its versatility opens up exciting opportunities in various fields, like rescue missions where it can reach hard-to-access areas, exploration of uncharted territories, and even supply deliveries in challenging terrains where traditional vehicles might struggle. The ability to transition seamlessly from land to water makes Velox an invaluable tool in situations where time and precision are critical. Whether it's saving lives, discovering new places, or delivering essential goods, this robot is set to revolutionize how we approach these tasks. Imagine Velox zipping through rugged landscapes or gliding across lakes, ready to tackle whatever challenges come its way. What other amazing uses do you think Velox might have? You might be surprised by the power of connection. Personal relationships shape our lives more than we often realize. When relatives come to visit, it can spark a whirlwind of emotions, from joy and excitement to nostalgia and even sadness. These interactions highlight the importance of maintaining close ties with family, as they can provide support during tough times. Emotional states are deeply intertwined with social interactions. When we connect with others, we often feel happier and more grounded. Think about how a simple phone call or a family dinner can instantly lift your spirits, reminding you that you're not alone in the world. In today's fast-paced life, taking time to nurture these relationships is crucial. Whether it's sharing laughter, stories from the past, or just being present for one another, these moments foster a sense of belonging that many people crave. So the next time you're with family or friends, remember the incredible impact these connections can have on your emotional well-being. How do you nurture your personal relationships? Is it really true that bananas defy gravity? Surprisingly, bananas exhibit a unique growth behavior that fascinates many. These cheerful fruits naturally grow upward toward the sunlight, thanks to a phenomenon called negative geotropism. This means that as the banana plant develops, the stem pushes the developing bananas upward, defying the natural pull of gravity. However, as bananas ripen, they undergo a remarkable transformation. The weight of the fruit and the softening of the peel lead to a downward curve in the bananas, giving them that classic banana shape we all recognize. This bending is not just a quirky characteristic, it's a clever adaptation to ensure that bananas stay connected to the plant and receive essential nutrients. The curvature also helps in promoting pollination and attracting animals that may help with seed dispersal. So next time you're enjoying a banana, remember the fascinating journey it undertook, literally bending the rules of growth to bring you this tasty treat. Why exactly does height matter in baseball? The shortest professional baseball player, at just 5 feet 3 inches, stood only slightly taller than your average kitchen counter. Despite his petite stature, he showcased incredible determination and skill, proving that size isn't everything in sports. This player, known for his agility and fast reflexes, defied the odds by honing his skills through relentless practice and an unwavering passion for the game. His story inspires many young athletes who may feel limited by their height, demonstrating that heart and hard work can outshine physical attributes. Throughout his career, he made a name for himself in the league, reminding everyone that talent often trumps size. Whether it's sprinting to catch a fly ball or swiftly rounding the bases, this amazing player's achievements resonate beyond the diamond, igniting hope for all aspiring sports stars. Isn't it fascinating how determination can lead to greatness? Here's a wild fact about CAPTCHA technology. CAPTCHA, which stands for Completely Automatic Public Turning Test to tell computers and humans apart, plays a vital role in our everyday online experiences. You encounter CAPTCHAs when you need to prove you're not a robot while signing up for a new account or making a purchase. Designed to distinguish between human users and automated bots, CAPTCHAs typically involve tasks like identifying distorted text or selecting specific images. However, as technology advances, some sophisticated artificial intelligence systems have found ways to bypass these security measures. This raises exciting questions about the future. How can we stay one step ahead of these clever AI? Researchers are continually developing new CAPTCHA methods, but it's a game of cat and mouse. Understanding this technology not only helps keep our online spaces secure, but also highlights the rapidly evolving dance between humans and machines. Did you know washing clothes impacts ocean life? When you toss your favorite synthetic clothing into the washing machine, you might unknowingly send tiny plastic particles called microfibers into our waterways. These microfibers are so small that they often slip right through wastewater treatment systems, making their way into rivers and oceans. Once in the ocean, these pollutants become a significant threat to marine ecosystems. Fish and other sea creatures can mistake microfibers for food, leading to toxic buildup in their bodies, which can then affect the entire food chain, including humans. This startling connection highlights the environmental cost of synthetic materials, which are often chosen for their durability and convenience. Fortunately, there are steps we can take to reduce this issue, such as using microfiber-catching laundry bags or filters. By being more mindful of our clothing choices and washing practices, we can help protect our oceans and the incredible life they support. Isn't it crucial to consider how our everyday actions impact the planet? Did you know that Pluto's orbit is astonishingly long? This distant dwarf planet takes a staggering 241 Earth years to complete just one orbit around the Sun. That's a lot longer than our own year, and it's all because Pluto is located about 3.7 billion miles away from the Sun. To give you an idea, that's far more than Neptune's distance. Another fascinating factor is Pluto's elliptical orbit, which means it gets closer to the Sun at times and then drifts far away. This unique path and its icy composition make Pluto one of the most intriguing objects in the Kuiper Belt, a region beyond Neptune filled with ancient ice and rock. Since its discovery in 1930, scientists have studied Pluto extensively, uncovering secrets about its atmosphere, moons, and surface. Each time we learn more, it reminds us just how much there is to explore in our solar system. Let's uncover the truth about vaulted staircases. Cano Lopez is a master craftsman who breathes life into these magnificent structures using techniques that date back centuries. Vaulted staircases are more than just a way to get from one floor to another. They are architectural marvels that blend beauty and function. Cano uses ancient methods like intricate stonework and precise measurements to create designs that wow everyone who sees them. Each staircase tells a story, highlighting a rich history of craftsmanship and innovation. Picture yourself walking up a staircase that curves gracefully, its arches creating a stunning pattern of shadows and light. It's not just about getting to the top, it's about experiencing art with every step. As people admire Lopez's work, they often wonder how such marvels could be built without modern technology. His passion for preserving these ancient techniques serves to inspire a new generation of builders and architects, proving that sometimes the old ways are still the best. What will people create next using these timeless skills? What if I told you about Eric Remarque's transition? Before becoming a renowned best-selling novel, All Quiet on the Western Front was born from the unique journey of German sports writer Eric Remarque. Initially known for his lively sports coverage, Remarque shifted gears to explore the haunting realities of World War I. This transition wasn't just a career change. It was a deep dive into the emotional, often devastating experiences faced by soldiers. Inspired by his own observations and the stories of those around him, he painted a vivid picture of the battlefield's horrors. Remarque's ability to evoke raw feelings of loss and despair resonated with readers, making the novel a cornerstone of anti-war literature. The book challenged the glorification of war, instead presenting a poignant, unfiltered look at its impact on young lives. Its success can be attributed to Remarque's skillful storytelling and his determination to give voice to the unheard sentiments of countless soldiers. Isn't it fascinating how a sports writer could redefine literary genres? What if I told you about amazing Manuka honey? This unique honey, produced from the nectar of the Manuka bush found in New Zealand and Australia, has earned a reputation for its exceptional antibacterial properties. What sets Manuka honey apart from regular honey is a special compound called methylglyoxal, which gives it its potent healing abilities. Researchers have discovered that this compound can effectively fight bacteria, making Manuka honey a popular choice for wounds and sore throats. People are drawn to its natural healing properties, often using it in home remedies and skincare products. Not only does it have health benefits, but its rich flavor also makes it a sought-after ingredient for gourmet recipes. Whether you spread it on toast, add it to tea, or use it in beauty routines, Manuka honey is much more than just a sweet treat. It's a powerful natural remedy. Are you ready to taste its magic? Hard to believe, but you can rent Liechtenstein. This tiny European country, nestled between Switzerland and Austria, offers a unique opportunity. You can actually rent it for a night. Weighing in as one of the world's smallest nations, Liechtenstein features stunning landscapes and charming villages, making it a unique backdrop for any occasion. In a memorable incident, Rapper Snoop Dogg aimed to book the entire country for a music video shoot, but found himself out of luck. His plans were thwarted due to not giving the authorities enough advance notice. This quirky story showcases both the allure and the limitations of trying to rent a nation. So, what would you do if you had the chance to take over a country for a night? With its breathtaking scenery and rich cultural heritage, it's a tantalizing thought. Imagine hosting an unforgettable party or filming an epic movie in such a fascinating locale. What if I told you Toy Story was remade by fans? A dedicated group of enthusiasts took on the ambitious project of recreating the beloved Pixar classic entirely in stop motion. Using real toys and carefully crafted homemade sets, these fans demonstrated incredible patience and creativity. Each scene involved meticulous planning, with hours spent positioning toys and capturing hundreds of frames to bring their version of Woody, Buzz, and the gang to life. This unique effort not only showcases their artistic skills, but also their deep love for the original film. Stop motion is a labor-intensive technique requiring careful timing and a steady hand, but the results are magical. Fans have shared their progress online, inspiring others to join the fun. Could this be the most heartwarming tribute to Toy Story yet, showing just how powerful creativity can be? Prepare to be amazed by shark superpowers. Sharks possess a unique ability that many people don't know about. They can heat their eyes and brains. This incredible adaptation helps them spot movement and see better in murky waters, which is crucial for hunting. Imagine swimming in the ocean where visibility is poor, yet these magnificent creatures can detect even the slightest flicker of prey. One species that benefits greatly from this feature is the mako shark, known for its speed and agility. As it travels through waters of varying temperatures, the mako uses its specialized heating system to keep its senses sharp. This ability not only boosts its vision, but may also improve its overall hunting efficiency. It's fascinating to think about how nature equips animals with such remarkable tools to survive. So next time you hear about sharks, remember that they're not just powerful predators, they're also masters of adaptation in the underwater world. Here's a wild fact about the Galactic Federation. The Galactic Federation theory suggests that humanity is not alone in the universe, and is in fact part of a vast cosmic community. According to this intriguing theory, we are linked to an alliance of advanced alien civilizations watching over our development. This idea gained widespread attention after Hamish Shed, a former Israeli military official, made claims about a secret pact between these extraterrestrial beings and our world governments. He argued that this alliance is continually monitoring Earth to ensure we don't disrupt the delicate balance of interplanetary relations. If these claims hold any truth, it raises fascinating questions about our place in the universe. Are we just a small part of something much bigger? What do these advanced civilizations really want from us? The possibilities are as endless as space itself. Crackers add surprise to holiday festivities every year. These colorful, tube-like decorations have found a special place on our holiday tables, often packed with paper crowns, quirky riddles, and tiny trinkets. Originating during the Victorian era in England, crackers began as a fun way to enliven Christmas celebrations. They were initially filled with sweets and gifts, but the modern twist includes entertaining novelties and jokes that spark laughter and joy among family and friends. The excitement builds as everyone gathers around, pulling the crackers apart to reveal their treasures. Wearing the paper crowns, guests join in sharing the jokes, creating memorable moments that light up the holiday spirit. So next time you crack one open, remember that it's not just a tradition, it's a celebration of fun and connection that has lasted through the ages. Turns out the truth is that beer is beloved worldwide. Beer isn't just a drink, it's a cultural phenomenon that unites people from all walks of life. In 2022, a staggering 121 million kiloliters of beer were enjoyed globally. This figure highlights beer's status as one of the most popular beverages, ranking close to water and tea. From a refreshing pint on a hot summer day to toasting at festive events like Oktoberfest, beer brings joy and celebration. Different cultures put their unique spin on brewing, introducing a wide range of flavors, aromas, and styles. Whether you prefer a crisp lager, a rich stout, or a hoppy IPA, there's a beer out there to tickle your taste buds. Communities often come together in local breweries, pubs, or at home to enjoy this age-old beverage. So the next time you raise a glass, remember that you're part of a global tradition that's been around for thousands of years. Guess what really drives flower evolution today? Flowers are making fascinating changes to survive climate change. Since 1941, they've been increasing their ultraviolet UV pigmentation by approximately 2% each year. This remarkable adaptation helps them cope with the thinning ozone layers and rising temperatures that are impacting our planet. But why the focus on UV pigmentation? Well, many pollinators, like bees, rely on UV light to find flowers. As plants adapt their colors, they may inadvertently confuse these important insects, potentially affecting pollination. This delicate balance showcases nature's incredible ability to adapt, but it also highlights the challenges plants face in a rapidly changing environment. The more we learn about these adaptations, the better we can understand how climate change affects not just the flowers we admire, but also the ecosystem they support. So, what does the future hold for our blooming friends? Imagine elephants enjoying live piano performances. Paul Barton, a talented pianist from England, took an extraordinary path that led him to Thailand, where he performs unique piano recitals for elephants. This heartwarming project not only entertains these majestic creatures, but also builds a remarkable connection between them and classical music. Elephants, known for their sensitive hearing, respond to the soothing sounds of the piano, showcasing their appreciation in delightful ways. Barton's concerts take place at an elephant sanctuary, aiming to raise awareness about these magnificent animals and their conservation. By blending art with nature, he highlights the power of music to touch all beings. As people gather to witness this extraordinary spectacle, they discover how music transcends barriers and brings together humans and animals. Isn't it amazing how a simple act of playing the piano can create such beautiful connections? Guess what really drives moon landings in ocean depths? A fascinating fact shows that more people have stepped onto the moon than ventured into the Mariana Trench, Earth's deepest point. Since the Apollo missions kicked off in 1969, only 12 astronauts have walked on the lunar surface, while fewer than 10 brave explorers have made it to the bottom of the trench, which plunges around 36,000 feet below sea level. The extreme conditions in the trench, such as crushing pressures, icy temperatures, and complete darkness, make it a scary and tough place to explore. Astronauts prepare extensively and face their fears to travel to space, but the challenges of deep-sea exploration are just as daunting. Despite our advancements in technology, the ocean remains one of humanity's last frontiers, making those who dare to explore its depths even more remarkable. Why do you think we explore space more often than the ocean? Guess what really drives battery safety innovations? In the early days of metal batteries, particularly the first lithium batteries, scientists faced serious challenges due to their instability. These batteries were not only powerful, but also incredibly risky, as they could easily catch fire or even explode when in contact with moisture. Imagine a powerful device suddenly bursting into flames. This danger spurred significant advancements in battery technology, leading to the development of modern batteries that prioritize safety. Today's batteries are equipped with a range of safety features, including moisture-resistant materials and built-in monitoring systems, to prevent these hazardous incidents. As we rely more than ever on batteries for everything from smartphones to electric cars, this evolution highlights the fascinating blend of chemistry and engineering that keeps our devices safe and efficient. Isn't it amazing how far we've come? Is it really true that Hello Kitty has a bullet train? Absolutely! Japan's Hello Kitty-themed bullet train, operated by J.R. West, offers a unique and fun travel experience for fans of this beloved character. Running along the scenic Sanyo Shinkansen line, the train features eye-catching pink and white interiors that make every ride feel special. Passengers can enjoy Hello Kitty seat covers and even visit a themed gift shop stocked with cute merchandise. The highlight of the journey is the second car, famously known as the Kawaii Room, where a giant Hello Kitty statue awaits for photo opportunities, allowing travelers to capture magical moments. With its delightful ambiance and charming details, this train goes beyond mere transportation. It's a joyful adventure for fans of all ages. Whether you're a longtime admirer or just curious, hop aboard and let Hello Kitty whisk you away on a whimsical journey. Can you picture a world without nibbling? The term nibbling offers a fun and efficient way to refer to our precious nieces and nephews all at once. Instead of saying my nieces and nephews, you can simply call them your nibblings, making family conversations smoother and a bit more playful. This delightful word captures the essence of these young ones, who tend to nibble on our hearts with their laughter and antics. The origin of nibblings highlights how language evolves with our relationships, adding a touch of lightheartedness and creativity to our discussions about family. Using this charming term can also help create a sense of closeness, making it easy to share stories and experiences about these little ones. Imagine talking with friends or family, and instead of listing each child one by one, you can say, "I spent the weekend with my nibblings." It lightens the mood and simplifies things. So next time you're chatting about your favorite kiddos, why not embrace this delightful term? It's a lovely way to celebrate family while adding a dash of whimsy. Let's uncover the truth about Netflix's secret strategy. Netflix has become a giant in entertainment, and part of its success comes from smart moves like tracking illegal downloads on BitTorrent and other pirate sites. You might wonder why they'd bother with piracy sites. Well, these platforms offer data about what shows and movies people are craving, even if it's not through legal means. By analyzing the types of content that are downloaded frequently, Netflix can spot trends and discover hidden gems that aren't mainstream yet. This insight helps them decide which shows to acquire or even produce in-house. It's fascinating to think that your interest in a show might influence what you see on Netflix in the future. So next time you hear about a show getting picked up, it could very well be the result of this clever investigation into the world of piracy. Why exactly did potato mashers cost a wife? In ancient Bafia culture, a man's ability to afford a wife could hinge on something as unexpected as potato mashers. These kitchen tools held a significant value, symbolizing not just a payment, but also a man's readiness for family life. For just 30 of these items, a man could secure a partner, showcasing his social status and economic stability. The Bafia people, hailing from regions in Cameroon, had unique customs that highlighted the importance of material goods in relationships. Buying a wife was more than a simple transaction. It involved family dynamics, cultural traditions, and community acceptance. In this context, the number of potato mashers represented both a practical exchange and an engagement ritual, reflecting the values of respect and responsibility toward family. What other surprising cultural practices exist around marriage? Imagine a colorful night sky filled with hidden wonders. If humans could see the entire spectrum of light, our view of the cosmos would dramatically change. Instead of the familiar blackness of night, we would be dazzled by vivid colors radiating from the stars and galaxies. One fascinating aspect of the universe is cosmic background radiation, a remnant from the Big Bang that created our universe about 13.8 billion years ago. Although this radiation is invisible to us, it plays a crucial role in understanding the origins of the cosmos. If we could perceive it, we'd witness a soft glow, revealing the history of our universe as it expanded and evolved. So if a new lens allowed us to see this hidden spectrum, would our view of the night sky transform into a vibrant tapestry filled with colors we have yet to imagine? What mysteries would unfold before our eyes? Most people don't know this, but dreams lack mobile phones. It's fascinating. Research shows that while many of us dream about classic experiences like falling or flying, you rarely see mobile devices making an appearance. Why is this the case? The answer lies in our brain's evolution over the past 300,000 years. Mobile phones are a recent addition to our lives and don't carry the emotional weight that older experiences do. Our dreams often reflect the things that have shaped our existence, like natural elements in human interactions. Since mobile devices don't play a significant role in our ancestral experiences, they get left out of our dream narratives. This absence seems to highlight how our minds prioritize familiar themes over new technologies. So the next time you drift off to sleep, don't be surprised if you find yourself soaring through the skies or tumbling down rather than scrolling through your phone. Here's something incredible about Indiana's prison program. This unique rehabilitation initiative allows inmates convicted of murder to adopt and care for cats in their cells. By fostering these furry companions, the program aims to teach inmates valuable lessons in responsibility and empathy. Many participants have reported transformative changes in their behavior, as the presence of pets often brings comfort and companionship to their otherwise challenging environment. Caring for a cat requires daily attention, feeding, and nurturing, which helps inmates develop a sense of purpose and accountability. The bond formed between inmates and their feline friends not only aids in emotional healing, but also encourages inmates to reflect on their actions and consider a brighter future. This approach has garnered attention as an innovative way to promote rehabilitation and reduce recidivism. Could this be the key to helping more inmates reintegrate successfully into society? You won't believe this about kelp's benefits. Kelp is not just a vibrant plant found underwater. It's packed with essential nutrients like iodine, calcium, and magnesium that our bodies need. This ocean superfood is used in various foods, from salads to soups, and can also be found in dietary supplements for those looking to boost their nutrient intake. But that's not all. Kelp plays a significant role in combating climate change. By absorbing and storing large amounts of carbon dioxide, it helps reduce greenhouse gases in the atmosphere. Beyond its nutritional value, kelp is also vital for marine ecosystems, providing habitat and food for a wide array of sea creatures. This benefits biodiversity, supports healthy oceans, and promotes environmental balance. So the next time you enjoy a kelp dish or think about dietary supplements, remember its extraordinary contributions to both your health and our planet's climate health. Believe it or not, ancient Egyptians loved crocodile fat. This fascinating skincare secret shows how creative they were in maintaining their beauty. In a world without modern lotions and creams, the ancient Egyptians found a unique solution in the fat of crocodiles, which were abundant in the Nile River. They believed that this thick, rich substance helped protect their skin from the harsh sun and kept it looking youthful and supple. Crocodile fat is packed with nutrients that nourish the skin, making it an effective natural moisturizer. Instead of seeking beauty products from faraway lands, they turned to local sources, showcasing their resourcefulness. This practice not only highlights the Egyptians' ingenuity, but also reflects their deep connection to the Nile and its creatures. Just think about it. Using a predator's fat for beauty rituals was both daring and innovative. How many other surprising skincare secrets from ancient times do you think we have yet to discover? Ever thought about why gratitude makes us happier? Research shows that expressing gratitude can significantly enhance our happiness levels. When we take a moment to articulate our appreciation, whether it's thanking a friend for their support or complimenting a colleague on their hard work, we don't just brighten their day, we also lift our own spirits. Scientists have discovered that the simple act of sharing kindness can lead to genuine feelings of joy and satisfaction. This uplifting connection is something we all can cultivate. Imagine if everyone made it a point to share compliments and positive affirmations daily. The ripple effect could transform our communities. So next time you feel grateful, don't keep it to yourself. Let those words fly. By doing so, you might just find your own mood getting a delightful boost too. Can you believe a cockroach lives without its head? This incredible insect showcases remarkable resilience, managing to survive for several weeks after losing its noggin. Cockroaches have an incredible ability to function without their heads, thanks to their unique physiology. Unlike humans, their brains are not centralized but spread throughout their bodies, allowing them to help control vital functions like movement and eating even without a head. Interestingly, a cockroach's head is mainly used for eating and drinking, so eventually the insect will die of thirst if it can't access food or water. While most of us would struggle to survive under such circumstances, Cockroaches have thrived for millions of years, adapting to a variety of environments and challenges. Their impressive durability makes them some of the toughest survivors on the planet. So the next time you see one scuttling across the floor, remember just how resilient these creatures really are. Imagine marrying a fictional character. What's behind it? In 2019, a surprising interview by the BBC featured a man who took the leap and married a character from his favorite anime. This story highlighted a fascinating trend in Japan, where 12% of people confess to having romantic feelings for anime or game characters. So what drives this phenomenon? Many experts believe it arises from the fast-paced and demanding work lives many Japanese experience, leaving little room for traditional relationships. With long hours and often high expectations in the workplace, some individuals find solace in the vibrant worlds of anime and video games, where characters offer companionship and unwavering support. Additionally, the challenge of building meaningful connections in a society that has shifted focus, making it harder for men to secure well-paying jobs, means some turn to these fictional relationships for emotional fulfillment. This blend of escapism and emotional connection sheds light on how modern life shapes our ideas of love and companionship. Isn't it intriguing how fantasy can sometimes feel more accessible than reality? Is it really true that ice cream dreams started with $5? It might sound unbelievable, but that's how Ben Cohen and Jerry Greenfield kicked off their ice cream adventure. After taking a $5 ice cream making course at Penn State, this duo turned a simple lesson into a beloved brand, Ben & Jerry's. Their passion for making delicious, unique flavors led them to create ice creams that stand out in a crowded market. From classic chocolate fudge brownie to the delightful cherry Garcia, these flavors are just the tip of the iceberg. Their quirky approach, combined with a commitment to social causes, made Ben & Jerry's more than just a dessert. It became a cultural icon. This story shows how a small investment in learning can lead to big dreams. So what will your $5 idea be? You never know where it might take you. You won't believe this about food packaging. The color of the bag can actually change how we perceive taste. Studies show that our brains rely heavily on visual cues, meaning that if you put salt and vinegar chips in a bright cheese and onion bag, many people might not even notice the difference. It's fascinating how our senses work together. Our brains make quick connections between colors and flavors. For instance, people often associate bright colors with bold flavors and muted colors with milder tastes. This trick can be seen in many food products, from candies to snacks. Companies understand this power and use colors to shape our expectations and enhance our eating experience. Ever noticed how a red bag makes you excited for something sweet? It's all part of the game. So next time you snack, pay attention to the packaging. Your eyes might be influencing your taste buds more than you realize. What if I told you Kim Kardashian has a glam clause? This unique provision in her will mandates that her appearance remains flawless, even if she becomes unable to manage it herself. This reflects her dedication to her image, which has played an essential role in her fame and fortune. By ensuring that skilled professionals are tasked with her look, she emphasizes the importance of personal standards in her brand. It's more than just vanity, it shows how deeply intertwined celebrity culture and public perception are. In a world where image can make or break careers, Kim's glam clause highlights a fascinating aspect of celebrity life. It's a reminder that even icons like her have to think ahead and maintain their brand, regardless of personal circumstances. Will this trend of glam clauses catch on with other celebrities? Did you know giraffes outlast camels without water? Many people think camels are the desert champions of survival when it comes to water, but it turns out giraffes have an incredible ability to thrive without it for even longer. While camels are famous for their remarkable adaptations, like storing fat in their humps, giraffes have unique traits that help them endure in arid environments. They can go up to several weeks without drinking, relying on moisture from the leaves they consume. This adaptation helps giraffes navigate their savanna homes, where water sources can be scarce. Both species showcase the wonders of nature and how various animals have evolved to survive in tough conditions. Understanding these adaptations not only highlights the diversity of wildlife, but also reminds us of the importance of conserving these magnificent creatures in their habitats. So next time you think about survival in the wild, remember that giraffes might just be the surprising champions of endurance. Discover the mystery behind ancient trepanation practices. Trepanation, the fascinating procedure of drilling a hole in the skull, dates back thousands of years. Ancient cultures believed that this practice could cure ailments like epilepsy and severe headaches. Interestingly, many thought that creating an opening in the skull helped release evil spirits believed to be causing these problems. Archaeological evidence shows that trepanation was common in cultures across the globe, from the Incas in South America to Celtic tribes in Europe. Some patients even survived the operation, as skulls with healed holes suggest. However, while trepanation might sound intriguing, modern science raises serious doubts about its effectiveness. Today, we understand that underlying medical issues, rather than spirit possession, usually cause these conditions, showcasing how much our understanding of health has evolved. Is it really true that Hawking's DNA is in space? Yes, it is. Renowned physicist Stephen Hawking's DNA sequence has been preserved on a hard disk known as the immortality drive, which is located on the International Space Station, ISS. This unique initiative allows us to carry forward the essence of an extraordinary mind beyond our planet. The concept of the immortality drive aims to create a lasting legacy for individuals who have made significant contributions to science and humanity. Hawking, who passed away in 2018, is among a select group of people whose DNA has been immortalized in this way. This technology may seem like science fiction, but it embodies the desire to celebrate human achievements. By preserving DNA in space, researchers hope to explore possibilities of biological data being used in future advancements. Imagine if one day we could use this information to learn about diseases or even create a new generation of thinkers inspired by Hawking's brilliance. Isn't it fascinating how we are making strides in preserving human legacy? What if I told you about the Wild Bed Race? This exciting annual event takes place in the charming English town of Knaresborough, where teams gather to push their creatively decorated beds along a challenging 1.86-mile course. Picture this: teams in colorful costumes sprinting down streets while maneuvering over various obstacles, including a tricky river crossing. The challenge gets even more intriguing because no wheels are allowed. Instead, participants must carry or pull their ornate beds, adding to the adventure. As they tackle this demanding course, teamwork and strategy play crucial roles. Spectators cheer from the sidelines, creating a lively atmosphere filled with laughter and excitement. Have you ever seen such a quirky competition? It's not just about speed, it's about creativity and spirit, making the bed race a delightful spectacle that attracts hundreds of visitors each year. So next time you think of fun events, remember this unique tradition that combines sport and whimsy. Meet Corleo, the robot rideshare revolutionizing travel. Imagine zipping across tricky terrains with a robot as your trusty ride. That's exactly what Corleo offers. Developed by the innovative minds at Kawasaki, this next-generation quadruped robot is set to shine at the Osaka Kansai 2025 Expo. Designed primarily as a personal transportation solution, Corleo uniquely blends motorcycle engineering with cutting-edge robotic systems, allowing it to navigate both challenging landscapes and urban environments with ease. Its four-leg design means it can traverse uneven surfaces that traditional vehicles struggle with. Whether you're tackling rocky paths or navigating a bustling festival, Corleo is ready to transform your travel experience. Get ready to hop on board this futuristic marvel where technology meets adventure and the concept of personal transport takes on a whole new meaning. Will you be one of the first to ride Corleo when it debuts? Is it really true that perfume can cost $143,000? The most expensive perfume in the world is Clive Christian No. 1, and it's not just the fragrance that comes at a high price. This luxurious scent is packaged in a stunning 30mm flask that dazzles with diamonds, truly making it a work of art. Clive Christian, a British luxury brand, created this perfume to symbolize ultimate opulence. Each spritz is said to blend rich ingredients, offering a complex and captivating aroma that those lucky enough to experience rave about. While we might think of perfume as a delightful daily indulgence, this particular scent elevates fragrances into the realm of high fashion and status. Few can imagine spending that much on a bottle. Yet for some, owning Clive Christian #1 is about more than just the scent. It's a statement of grandeur that few can attain. Would you ever consider splurging on such a luxury? Why exactly does the Great Wall amaze us? This monumental structure holds the title of the longest human-made object on Earth, stretching about 21,196 kilometers across northern China. Built over several dynasties, it served a crucial purpose: to protect the Chinese states from invasions. Imagine engineers and laborers working with limited tools, constructing walls that would wind through mountains, deserts, and plains. The Great Wall isn't just a single wall, but a series of walls and fortifications, featuring watchtowers, barracks, and garrisons that whisper tales of ancient battles and strategic military planning. While often associated with the Ming Dynasty, sections of the wall date back as far as the 7th century BC. Tourists today flock to various sections, like Badaling and Mutianyu, to witness its sheer scale and artistry. Each brick tells a story about perseverance and cultural heritage. As we stroll along its path, one can't help but wonder how many lives were touched by this incredible feat of engineering. What are the lessons we can learn from such an enduring landmark? Ever thought about why rabbits can die from fright? It turns out that these adorable creatures have incredibly delicate cardiovascular systems, making them particularly vulnerable to stress. When startled by predators, rabbits can experience a sudden heart failure, leading to a condition called sudden death syndrome. This shocking reality highlights how essential it is to create safe, calm environments for pet rabbits. Imagine your pet bouncing around, feeling secure and happy in its surroundings, free from unexpected loud noises or sudden movements. On the flip side, wild rabbits also face threats in their natural habitats, where disturbances can lead to panic and fatal consequences. By reducing loud noises or disturbances near rabbit habitats, we can help protect these timid animals and allow them to thrive in the wild. Understanding why rabbits can be so easily frightened expresses our responsibility to care for them, whether they are pets or part of a larger ecosystem. So next time you see a rabbit, remember just how fragile their little hearts can be. Is it really true that olive oil strengthens cells? It's a fascinating discovery. Olive oil, a staple in many kitchens, contains a powerful compound known as oleocanthal. This natural substance has caught the attention of researchers for its impressive health benefits. Studies suggest that oleocanthal can help strengthen cells by boosting their resilience and promoting overall health. It operates much like ibuprofen, reducing inflammation in the body. This means that including olive oil in your diet might not only enhance the flavor of your meals, but could also contribute to your well-being. The impressive medicinal potential of natural substances like oleocanthal is a reminder of how our diets can impact our health. With heart disease and other chronic conditions on the rise, embracing healthy fats like those found in olive oil is more important than ever. So next time you drizzle olive oil on your salad or pasta, remember that you might be doing more than just adding taste. You're potentially supporting your cells and enhancing your health. How amazing is that? What if I told you about the Baader-Meinhof phenomenon? This fascinating experience happens when you learn about something new, like a particular car model or a trendy word, and suddenly it seems to pop up everywhere around you. It feels as if you were blind to it before, but now your brain is hyper-aware, spotting it in conversations, online, and even right outside your window. This curious effect can be explained by how our brains filter information and pay attention. When you discover new knowledge, your brain tunes into related signals that it previously ignored. It's like turning on a mental spotlight, illuminating a world that was always there, but just out of sight. So the next time you find yourself noticing trends or topics you just learned about, remember that you are experiencing the Baader-Meinhof phenomenon. How cool is it to see the world through a fresh lens? You won't believe what La Rosie offers. La Rosie is a stunning destination that takes luxury to a whole new level. This exclusive estate features impressive facilities, including private ski slopes where you can glide down powdery snow in winter, while the equestrian center beckons horse lovers to gallop through beautiful trails year-round. If sailing is your passion, La Rosie also boasts a lavish yacht, perfect for serene afternoons on the water. Imagine hosting a party on the yacht while enjoying breathtaking views from the deck. For outdoor enthusiasts, the ski slopes provide a thrilling experience, whether you're a beginner learning to ski or a seasoned pro racing down the mountain. The equestrian center serves as a haven for animal lovers, offering riding lessons and horseback adventures for all skill levels. At La Rosie, every detail is designed for comfort and enjoyment, ensuring that guests will always have something exciting to do. So whether you're hitting the slopes or riding through nature, La Rosie is a dream come true for anyone seeking adventure and relaxation. Can you imagine that iceberg lettuce is mostly water? Iceberg lettuce contains about 96% water, which is a surprising fact for many. This large water content makes it a refreshing addition to salads and sandwiches, especially on hot days. However, because it's so watery, iceberg lettuce isn't packed with vitamins and minerals like some other leafy greens. While it does provide a small amount of vitamin K and some folate, it's not the best choice if you're looking to boost your nutrient intake. So if you're craving something more nutrient-dense, consider options like spinach or kale. These greens not only hydrate you, but also deliver essential nutrients your body needs. Next time you enjoy a crunchy bite of iceberg lettuce, remember, it's mostly water, providing you refreshing crunch rather than a health boost. Pandas belong to China, but roam the globe. Did you know that China owns nearly all the world's giant pandas? In fact, this cute and beloved animal has become a symbol of conservation, with China lending them to various countries for breeding programs and environmental education. Out of the almost 1,800 giant pandas left in the wild, only 3 reside outside of China, making the nation the ultimate guardian of this adorable species. Remarkably, these international loans are designed to help boost panda populations and create awareness about their endangered status. Countries like the United States, Canada, and several others have established partnerships with China, allowing them to host these delightful animals in zoos and wildlife parks. These programs not only contribute to breeding efforts, but also foster global cooperation in environmental conservation. So when you see a panda munching bamboo in an overseas zoo, remember that it's part of a larger story about protecting an iconic species and preserving their habitat. Is it really true that camps can shape culture? The mention of a camp built in Ganli shows how certain places act as key cultural and social hubs. Camp life often fosters a sense of community, where shared experiences bring people together. In Ganli, this camp likely became a melting pot of ideas, traditions, and culinary practices, influencing how food was prepared and enjoyed by its inhabitants. Over time, these shared meals can create lasting bonds among people and contribute to a unique culinary identity. For example, campfire cooking might lead to the evolution of local flavors and dishes, introducing new ingredients and cooking methods. This blending of experiences highlights the importance of community in shaping not just culinary traditions, but also social norms and cultural values. So next time you enjoy a meal shared with friends or family, consider how spaces like Ganli might have inspired similar traditions in your own life. Did you know capuchin monkeys use tools like humans? These fascinating primates, native to Central and South America, are well known for their impressive tool-using abilities, a feature that sets them apart from many other animals. Capuchin monkeys often use stones to crack open hard nuts or sticks to extract insects from tree bark. This kind of behavior not only showcases their intelligence, but also their adaptability in finding food sources in their environment. Observations reveal that these clever creatures even select specific tools based on the task at hand, demonstrating a level of problem-solving that many might think only humans possess. Their social structures play a role in this behavior as well. Younger monkeys often learn from their elders, passing down this essential knowledge. Imagine witnessing a capuchin skillfully using a rock to get a tasty treat. This remarkable proficiency speaks volumes about their cognitive abilities and adds to our understanding of primate evolution. Are these monkeys teaching us about the roots of human innovation? Ever seen a baseball land in pants? In a hilarious moment during a game, an outfield player had a quirky mishap when the bright sun played tricks on him. As he tracked a fly ball, the blinding sunlight caused him to completely lose sight of it. When he finally got to where he thought it would land, he misjudged the catch spectacularly. The ball bounced off his glove, then his chest, and somehow ended up rolling into his pants. Amazingly, even with such a strange sequence of events, the play was still counted as a catch. This incident reminds us that while baseball requires skill and concentration, sometimes unexpected, funny moments steal the spotlight. Players learn to adapt and keep their cool, even when things go awry. So next time you're watching a game, remember that every player has faced a moment like this one, full of laughter and a bit of embarrassment. Prepare to be amazed by Poland's Crooked Forest. This extraordinary place, known as the Krzywy Las, is located near Gryfino and features around 400 pine trees, each with a peculiar J-shaped curve at the base of their trunks. What makes these trees truly fascinating is that they all bend in the same direction before reaching for the sky, creating an enchanting and surreal landscape. Scientists have puzzled over this natural phenomenon for years, with theories ranging from human intervention to unique environmental conditions during the tree's early growth. Some believe that the curvature happened when the trees were saplings, possibly due to snow or other external factors that influenced their shape. This artistic display of nature has turned the forest into a popular tourist destination, attracting visitors eager to witness this unusual spectacle. Whether it's for a stroll among these quirky trees or a stunning photo opportunity, the Crooked Forest leaves a lasting impression. Could it be nature's way of showing us its creativity? Here's a wild fact about Dubai's Palm Island. This stunning artificial island is designed to resemble a palm tree and is a remarkable feat of engineering. Created through a meticulous process of extracting sand and stones from the seabed, workers transformed an area of the Arabian Gulf into a breathtaking urban paradise. The Palm Jumeirah, as it's officially known, stretches out into the water, featuring luxurious hotels, upscale residences, and beautiful beaches that attract tourists from all over the world. Constructed in the early 2000s, the island exemplifies Dubai's flair for creating extraordinary architecture and innovative land reclamation projects. Not only does it showcase human creativity, but it also serves as a symbol of the city's rapid growth and modernization. Imagine living among palm trees surrounded by stunning sea views. What an incredible lifestyle. Have you ever dreamed of visiting such an extraordinary place? Let's uncover the truth about incredible pressure sensors. These amazing devices have transformed how we interact with the world around us. Pressure sensors can detect tiny changes in pressure, making them essential in various applications. For instance, they're often used in weather stations to monitor atmospheric changes, allowing us to predict storms and temperature fluctuations. But that's not all. Pressure sensors also play a crucial role in everyday items like igniters. When you press a lighter, it's the pressure sensor that detects your action and produces a small spark to ignite the fuel. This technology is behind everything from simple kitchen lighters to more complex safety equipment in industrial settings. By constantly monitoring pressure levels in machinery, these sensors help prevent accidents and failures. Isn't it fascinating how something so small can have such a big impact on our daily lives? A powerful moment in history that changed perspectives. In 1945, something remarkable happened at Camp Butler in the United States. After viewing a harrowing film about the Holocaust, 1,000 German POWs were profoundly affected. Witnessing the horrors endured by the victims of Nazi atrocities, they felt an overwhelming sense of disgust for their uniforms, which represented a regime they no longer supported. In a bold act of defiance, these soldiers gathered together to burn their German uniforms, symbolizing their rejection of the violence and hatred they had once been part of. This emotional event highlighted the complex nature of guilt, responsibility, and humanity during wartime. It also sparked conversations about personal beliefs and the impact of propaganda. How often do single moments reshape our views on morality and responsibility? This scene reminds us that even in dark times, the capacity for change and reflection exists. Imagine living without a time zone at the South Pole. This unique place doesn't adhere to a specific time zone like most other locations on Earth. Instead, the two main research stations at the South Pole operate according to the time zone of the countries that manage them. For instance, the United States Amundsen-Scott Station follows New Zealand time, while the nearby German station sticks to Central European time. This can create a fascinating scenario where neighboring research teams are working on completely different schedules. For scientists and support staff conducting research in this extreme environment, it adds a layer of complexity to their daily routines. Imagine trying to coordinate meetings or share meals when one group is winding down for the night, while another is gearing up for the day. This reflects the incredible logistical challenges faced in such a remote and harsh location, where maximizing research output is key, but so is managing the human element. How do they navigate these time differences? Is it really true that planets orbit in ellipses? Johannes Kepler, a brilliant astronomer in the early 1600s, made a discovery that changed our understanding of the solar system. He found that planets don't travel around the sun in perfect circles, as many once believed. Instead, their paths are shaped like elongated circles, known as ellipses. This alarming revelation was based on meticulous observations of Mars and other planets. Kepler's work was revolutionary, providing a mathematical explanation for the way celestial bodies move, which laid the groundwork for modern astronomy. His three laws of planetary motion not only explained how planets orbit, but also introduced the idea that the speed of a planet varies at different points in its orbit, moving faster when closer to the sun. This understanding reshaped our view of the universe, revealing a beautifully intricate dance of planets governed by natural laws. So next time you look up at the night sky, remember that those twinkling dots are tracing elliptical paths, not perfect circles. What else might we discover about our universe? Hard to believe, but breaks boost your brain power. Studies show that taking frequent breaks can significantly enhance your productivity. The human brain functions optimally for about 45 minutes before its attention starts to wane. After this time, our focus diminishes, making it tougher to concentrate and take in information. By stepping away for a quick 15-minute rest, you give your brain a chance to recharge. During this short pause, you can stretch, grab a snack, or even take a short walk. These small actions help refresh your mind and prepare you to dive back into work with renewed energy. So the next time you're stuck on a task, remember that a brief break might be just what you need to reignite your creativity and focus. Why not give it a try during your next study or work session? Prepare to be amazed by dogs and Ines' scent. Dogs have an incredible sense of smell, and one scent they find particularly captivating is anise. This aromatic herb is not just a delight for humans. It evokes an enthusiastic reaction in our furry friends, much like the effect catnip has on cats. When dogs catch a whiff of anise, you might notice them getting excited, wagging their tails, or even playing more energetically. This playful behavior has led many pet companies to incorporate anise into various dog toys and treats, making them even more appealing. So next time you see your pup having a blast with their new toy or munching on a treat flavored with anise, you'll know they are experiencing a little burst of joy. It's fascinating how different animals respond to scents in unique ways, enriching their playtime and bonding moments with us. Can you believe Antarctica is the largest desert? This surprising fact comes from the classification of deserts, which isn't just about hot, sandy landscapes. Instead, deserts are defined by their low humidity and limited precipitation. Antarctica perfectly fits this definition, receiving less than 2 inches of rainfall annually, a figure that's comparable to the Sahara Desert. Because of this, Antarctica is recognized as the driest place on Earth. Its icy expanse might not resemble the typical hot desert image, but it showcases a different kind of desolation. Vast ice sheets and frigid temperatures create a unique environment, making it a cold desert. Despite its frozen surface, life uniquely thrives in Antarctica, with specially adapted organisms like penguins and seals. The stark contrast between what we imagine a desert to be and what Antarctica actually is challenges our perceptions of climate and geography. So next time you think of a desert, remember that the world's largest one is a frozen wonderland. Prepare to be amazed by Titanic's deep secrets. The Titanic, that legendary ship which met a tragic end in 1912, now lies approximately 12,000 feet below the ocean surface. At such a staggering depth, the pressure is so immense that it could easily crush even the toughest steel. This dark and silent resting place serves as a haunting reminder of the lives lost and the stories untold. Did you know that the wreckage, discovered in 1985, has become a focus of deep-sea exploration? Scientists and explorers are captivated by the conditions down there, which are so extreme that they can inform us about the limits of life on Earth. As we study the Titanic's remains, we learn not just about the ship and its passengers, but also about the underwater world that continues to surprise us with its mysteries. What other secrets lie in the deep blue ocean? Did you know India is the spice capital of the world? Approximately 70% of the spices we enjoy around the globe come from this vibrant country. From the aromatic warmth of cumin to the fiery kick of chili, India's diverse climate and rich soil provide the perfect conditions for growing a wide variety of spices. Each region has its specialties, with southern India being famous for its black pepper and Kerala known for its cardamom. The country's deep-rooted history and spice trade dates back thousands of years, influencing not just local cuisine, but also global flavors and food habits. Spices play a vital role in not only making our meals delicious, but also in traditional medicine and cultural rituals. So next time you sprinkle some curry powder or enjoy a spicy dish, remember that a significant part of that flavor journey begins in India. Isn't it fascinating how one country has influenced the culinary world so dramatically? Is it really true about Faroe Islands' sheep population? In the Faroe Islands, there are more sheep than people, with a staggering count of over 80,000 sheep compared to just around 50,000 residents. This unique situation arises from the island's picturesque landscapes, where rolling hills and rugged terrains provide excellent grazing grounds. The sheep play a vital role in local culture and economy, being a source of wool, meat, and even traditional dishes. Every summer, many Faroes families partake in the time-honored tradition of shearing their sheep, turning their wool into beautiful garments. The sheep are typically left to roam freely in the wild, and they often form a charming part of the scenery, contributing to the island's natural allure. With such a strong ovine presence, the Faroe Islands offer a fascinating glimpse into how agriculture intertwines with everyday life. This curious sheep-to-human ratio not only highlights the island's agricultural heritage, but also raises questions about how land use and farming practices are evolving in this remote part of the world. What other surprises await in this rugged archipelago? Here's something incredible about Tokyo's subway system. In this bustling city, the morning rush can turn the subway into a sardine can, with trains packed to the brim. To tackle this, Tokyo employs human pushers, individuals tasked with squeezing passengers into the already crowded cars. This unique practice highlights the extreme measures taken to ensure everyone gets to their destination on time. During peak hours, as trains arrive, these pushers gently urge people inside, ensuring no one is left behind. It may seem unusual to some, but in Tokyo, this has become a normal part of the commuting experience. The pushers wear uniforms and often work in teams, demonstrating not just efficiency, but also a deep commitment to public service. As cities around the world grapple with increasing crowds and demand for reliable transit, could such innovative solutions find their way to other urban centers? Can you imagine 6,500 languages around us? Today, around the globe, there are about 6,500 languages spoken, each with its unique sounds and stories. Sadly, nearly 2,000 of these languages are classified as endangered, meaning fewer than 1,000 speakers are left. This decline is often due to younger generations turning to dominant languages like English, Spanish, or Mandarin, which makes communication easier in our interconnected world. As a result, ancestral languages may fade away, taking with them rich histories, cultural identities, and cherished traditions. When a language dies, it's not just words that vanish. Entire ways of thinking and viewing the world disappear too. Efforts are underway to revitalize endangered languages through education and community programs. How can we work together to celebrate and preserve the beautiful diversity of languages that enrich our planet? What if I told you about Pearl Harbor's dual perspectives? The film Tora, Tora, Tora from the 1970s presents a unique take on one of history's most significant events. Unlike many films that focus solely on one side, this film skillfully shows the attack on Pearl Harbor through both American and Japanese lenses. By weaving together stories from both nations, it highlights not only the military strategies involved, but also the emotional impact on individuals. Viewers witness the panic, confusion, and determination experienced during the attack. The filmmakers chose to emphasize the human element, allowing the audience to understand the complexities of war beyond just heroes and villains. This approach invites us to reflect on the shared humanity of those involved, making it a powerful piece of cinema that resonates even today. Tora, Tora, Tora encourages us to consider how history is perceived differently, depending on where you stand. Isn't it fascinating how film can open our eyes to multiple truths? Why do emperor penguins dive deeper than anyone else? These remarkable birds are champions of underwater exploration, capable of holding their breath for an astonishing 18 minutes. While diving, they can plunge to depths of 550 meters, which is about the height of 2 football fields stacked on top of each other. To achieve this, emperor penguins have a unique respiratory system that allows them to conserve oxygen. Their bodies also store a higher quantity of myoglobin, a protein that carries oxygen in muscles, letting them stay underwater longer. These adaptations help them catch their favorite meals, like fish, squid, and krill, without the need to surface frequently. Plus, when they dive, they use a combination of powerful strokes with their wings, which act like flippers, making them agile swimmers. So the next time you think about penguins, remember how incredible their diving skills truly are. Did you know 2 men sued Universal Studios over a movie? In 2023, a surprising legal case emerged when 2 disappointed viewers filed a lawsuit against the film giant for $5 million. Their complaint stemmed from watching the film Yesterday, which they had paid $3.99 to see, only to discover that actress Ana de Armas, who was prominently featured in the movie's trailer, did not actually appear in the final cut. This sparked outrage among fans who felt misled by the marketing tactics used to promote the film. The lawsuit claims that the studio's actions constitute false advertising, as the trailer gave consumers the expectation of seeing de Armas's performance. Such legal battles raise important questions about how movies are marketed and the responsibilities of studios to their audience. This case stands out as a reminder that, in today's world of social media and instant reactions, consumers are willing to take a stand when they feel deceived. Will this lawsuit change how films are advertised in the future? Can you imagine that eerie coincidence in history? In 1930, a remarkable event unfolded in Monza, Italy, when King Umberto III dined at a local restaurant and stumbled upon his uncanny look-alike, the restaurant owner. Not only did they share a striking resemblance, but they were also both born on the same day and in the same town. To add to the bizarre connection, both men had wives named Margarita. This astonishing meeting felt like something out of a tale. However, the story took a dark turn when, shockingly, the day after this fateful encounter, both the king and the owner were assassinated in separate incidents. Can you imagine the people of Monza grappling with the strange twist of fate that surrounded these 2 men? Their lives, so intertwined by coincidence, ended abruptly in tragedy, leaving behind a puzzling mystery that still captures the imagination today. Believe it or not, ice hotels really exist. Every winter in Quebec, Canada, the Hôtel de Glace takes shape from thousands of tons of ice and snow. This stunning hotel is not just a temporary shelter. It features beautifully carved ice sculptures, fabulous ice furniture, and cozy rooms that invite visitors to experience a frosty paradise. Each year, skilled artisans craft unique designs, ensuring that no 2 seasons are exactly alike. Guests can sip drinks served in ice glasses at the bar, and even enjoy a warm meal in an enchanting atmosphere. As temperatures rise in spring, the Hôtel de Glace melts back into the land, only to be recreated the following winter. This cycle of construction and destruction highlights the creativity and artistry of ice sculpting. while also offering an unforgettable experience for those adventurous enough to stay in such a chilly yet charming setting. Are you ready to brave the cold for a night in this icy wonder? Let's uncover the truth about Sublimotion's dining experience. Located in the vibrant paradise of Ibiza, Spain, Sublimotion is hailed as the world's most expensive restaurant, where a single meal can cost you around $2,000. What makes this dining experience so jaw-dropping is its unique blend of gourmet cuisine and high-tech marvels. Created by the talented Michelin-starred chef Paco Roncero, Sublimotion offers over 20 meticulously crafted courses, each presented with theatrical flair. Imagine indulging your taste buds while being surrounded by immersive virtual reality and interactive performances that transform your meal into a captivating show. With only 12 guests allowed each night, this exclusive eatery guarantees a personal and unforgettable experience. Whether you're a foodie with a taste for luxury or just curious, Sublimotion promises a dining adventure like no other. Are you ready to dive into this lavish culinary world? Did you know Shakespeare's daughter couldn't read or write? This surprising fact about the legendary playwright's life opens a window into the differences between social classes in the Elizabethan era. Despite William Shakespeare's towering reputation as a literary genius, his only surviving child, Susanna, was illiterate. This raises intriguing questions about education and gender in the 16th century. At that time, education was often a privilege reserved for boys, especially those from wealthy families. Girls like Susanna frequently received little to no formal education. While her father penned some of the most celebrated works in the English language, it's fascinating to consider how the societal norms of the time limited access to learning for women. This reflects broader themes of inequality in education that persist in various forms today. Understanding her story reminds us that even in an era of literary brilliance, the achievements of women were often overshadowed or overlooked. What does this tell us about progress in women's education since then?